Hello everyone and welcome. I am Shay. So today I'm going to show you how to make a simple spicy veggie moco casserole. Now this is an activity you can do with parents and children together using basic items. And if you don't have the items that I would have used, you can feel free to use alternatives. So if you want to know how to make this dish, keep watching. Remember to follow me on Instagram at savvyshay_tt. Subscribe, comment, and like. As I begin the lesson, I will give a definition of what moco is. Moco is a specific type of plantain, shorter and thicker than normal. When it is ripe, the skin is yellow with black spots and the flesh is creamy white. It has a tangy lemon banana flavor and is generally soft, getting firmer towards the center. So basically, it's shorter and squared in shape than a plantain or a banana. The ingredients used in this recipe are vegetables, and these are your pimentos, sweet pepper, onion, garlic, chives, celery, carrots. Also, veggie patties. And if you don't want to use that, you can use either minced chicken or ground beef, ground turkey, ripe moco, grated cheese. You can use any cheese of choice. I use cheddar cheese, breadcrumbs, oil. You can either use olive oil, vegetable oil, or canola oil, corn kernel, ketchup, or your tomato paste, and seasoning to taste. The tools and equipment that I use, a mini chopper. You don't have to use a mini chopper. You can hand chop all of the vegetables. Wooden spoon, fork, baking pan, or a casserole dish. I used a baking pan to show that you can also use that along with a casserole dish. Knife, mixing bowls, and these are of different sizes. Colander, masher, a saucepan, and a pot. As you can see, these are all basic items that we have in our household or around our homes that we can use to make this dish. Like I said, I use my mini chopper. So after I cleaned, washed, and cut my vegetables, I placed them in my mini chopper to be cut into smaller pieces. I went along and then cut my veggie patties into cubes to make it easier for me to use when I'm sauteing it. I put my saucepan on, I added oil. When it was heated, I added my vegetables to be sauteed. Then I added the diced veggie patties to my pot, and I made sure and I turned that to incorporate the mixture together. As you can see, it would look like a sauce while cooking. The end product should look something like this. And in the meantime, I placed a pot of water to boil. While the water was boiling, I went ahead and peeled and sliced the moco. So when the water was already boiled, and you will know when water is boiled because when it's boiled, it rises and it breaks. I went ahead and added the moco to the boiling water. When it is boiling, it should look something like this. So you have an idea. When it is finished boiled, that boils for about 10 to 15 minutes. You strain and set aside. After you have strained it and all the liquid has run out, you then move to mashing the moco, and you get it as a smooth, as a texture and mixture as you possibly can. After I mashed it, I laid it in my baking dish, and remember you can use a casserole. I just chose to use a baking dish to show that it can be made in a baking dish too. And you layer it, one layer of moco, and you topped that with your filling, then sprinkle some cheese on it. Then you can add another layer of Moco over your filling. I will say I used a fork to spread because it was easier to spread in the dish. If you want, the breadcrumbs is optional. You can mix some breadcrumbs with some cheese and sprinkle on top of your dish. Make sure that your oven is preheated to at least 350 degrees so that when you are ready to place your dish in the oven, it is already warm and hot and ready for your dish to be baked. I should also inform you the difference between a casserole and a baking pan. With a casserole, it's a large deep pan used both in the oven as a serving vessel, which essentially means you can cook and serve in the same vessel. Whereas in a baking pan is used to bake foods, but it is advised that you allow your food to cool, then you would slice and serve, but not in that dish. Okay, so we've reached the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. So feel free to try it and comment down below and tell me what you think about it. Bye for now.